Alright guys, your boy just got back from work and today Dokkan dropped a hint for the next Dokkanfest. It has a lot of circles, if you will, going on. If I'm being honest, it looks like a strain of COVID-19, but this is the hint for the next Dokkanfest. Essentially, if I had to compare this to anything in Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball, it's going to be that these are energy, key, orbs, something from a beam, something that can be part of a super attack, is most likely going to be the hint. And I have two major theories of who I believe that it's going to be. But before we get into what those are, drop what you think the next Dokkanfest will be down in the comments and who you think this hint could be referring to. My first pick is a Hellzone Grenade Piccolo, to be specific. And that's because Hellzone Grenade looks exactly what that hint is referring to. You know, you've got multiple orbs, multiple beams, multiple ki in the air. And of course, Piccolo does that. And then he pulls them all down on his enemy. I mean, it looks incredibly similar. You know, we've got multiple screenshots, even from fighters, of Piccolo doing Hellzone Grenade. And it does look very similar of potentially, don't want to watch someone's whole video, sorry, potentially of what the hint could be referring to, as that it does look very similar to Piccolo doing a Hellzone Grenade. That is one possible shout that it could be. Even here from the manga as well, when he does it against 17, so maybe we could see a part 2 LR 17, considering how goated that fight is. And even the way this is drawn in manga, it looks exactly the way the hint does, and this is why that's like my number one pick. My next one being is Goku doing a Spirit Bomb. Now specifically when Goku's collecting energy from everyone on Earth, you know, this here could be the key, the energy flying into the sky that Goku's picking up, that Goku's collecting. And this could mean one or two things, because we could get a Spirit Bomb Goku from Namek when he does it against Frieza, or we could get a Spirit Bomb Goku from the Buu saga where he does it against Buu, meaning after all of these years, after all of the memes, we could possibly see a part 2 LR Kid Buu. And of course, if it is a Namek Goku, maybe he could transform into Super Saiyan. That'd be pretty dope. I don't get how we don't have a transforming Super Saiyan Goku yet. Even, and this would be the part 2 LR for a Namek Goku, a part 2 LR Frieza that transforms from final form to full power. I don't know how we're almost 11 years deep into Dokkan and don't have transforming units for either of them just yet. But maybe now's the time they do that. But those are my two main picks, either a Hellzone Grenade Piccolo or a Spirit Bomb Goku, either from Namek or the end of the Buu saga. But we're going to scroll down in the comments and see what other people are saying. Spirit Bomb Goku, I mean, it makes sense. Two options, Spirit Bomb or Spirit Bomb thrown at Majin Buu, makes sense. Again, Spirit Bomb Goku, Kid Buu could finally get his LR. Gogeta, I mean, it's not a bad shout. I mean, it's quite vague if you think this hint is literally just loads of key spheres. But I think Gogeta probably won't be happening. It'd be kind of wild if they dropped for a December Dokkanfest the Gogeta Blue. But I think that's probably not going to happen. That's jokes. Hell's Flash 16? Again, it's a little bit far-fetched, but I mean, it does make sense. It does make sense. I don't know who our part 2 LR could be. Yamcha, Kefla, that's actually not a bad shout. Just before she does this move, you get all the key orbs kind of fly up. That's actually not a bad shout either. Bacterian. I mean, to be fair, it does look Bacteria. LR Spot from Spider-Man. Is it across the Spider-Verse or into? No, I think it's across. Any other shouts down in the comments? I mean, I think everyone is hoping it's a Spirit Bomb Goku from Buu Saga, so we can actually get an LR Kid Buu, Hellzone Grenade Piccolo, yep. Heart Virus Goku, I mean, that's not a bad shout. Because it does look like a virus. It looks like bacteria under a microscope. Heart Virus Goku. I mean, that's actually a pretty sick idea. But usually when Dokkan drops hints, it's something that's literally obvious. Something so on the nose. So if you're thinking Hellzone Grenade Piccolo or Spirit Bomb Goku, it probably is. But that looks like the general consensus down in the comments. Literally, Spirit Bomb Goku or a Hellzone Grenade Piccolo. I mean, Piccolo... The Piccolo anyway could deserve a lot more love in Dokkan, so honestly, I'm not opposed to it. Beerus, not a bad shout. I completely forgot he did this. Not a bad shout, to be fair, but if it is a Hellzone Piccolo, I don't mind. I'm not gonna lie, it'll be an easy skip, which is good for me because I want to save for the anniversary, which is also good news for you guys. But Z Piccolo definitely needs a lot more love. Yeah, this is what we saw on Google a moment ago. It literally looks exactly like this. So I'm definitely leaning towards a Piccolo as the next Dokkanfest, and then maybe a Part 2 LR for Android 17, because that fight is goated, and they deserve to be shown some love again, especially Z Piccolo, or could be a Spirit Bomb Goku either from Namek or the Buu Saga. So we could see a Part 2 LR Frieza or Kid Buu. But pretty much, I think the whole of the Dokkan community is in the same shared consensus of Piccolo or Goku. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Do you think it's one of those two? Do you think it's someone completely different? I want to hear your wildest theories down in the comments. Right down there as well. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and peace.